RJTI charts versus I am assured that bulls have created since April 2025 pain for the tomorrow. It is unbelievable, yet these are the times we live in, and one must accept the dynamics of the markets as they unfold, or in other words, swing low, swing high. And other things like word pumping the markets as President Trump or United States Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent or some analyst has done. The S&P 500 has hit a target of 56.3110, and the futures market's ESM 25 has punched in a high of 56.6225 as of 5/1/2025, 8:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Fantastic. Trade has hit our upside target we suggested the market could move up to about 2 weeks ago in the below video displayed at mark 709. Video, RJTI charts versus glitter isn't always good, do you, etc. And at the 709 mark, and now let us again reiterate another similar declaration, which is that you must not get caught up in the glitter that the markets are setting up for to illuminate. Even if the S&P 500 traded to 56.50, etc. Now, the link is below. And as you can see, there isn't a surprise to be acknowledged, and we also recognize that trade could move even higher. Fantastic. But is it really fantastic? I believe, in our opinion, that we have some of the most informative algorithms one could ever want to have in one's possession, for they don't need opinions or fundamental factors or chart patterns, etc., to gauge. Yet they are uniquely built because they anticipate the coming of an event or highlight that an event must occur for the markets to stay within the laws of physics and the laws of mathematics norms. They understand when bulls or bears have stepped outside of the normal bell curve and subsequently run the risk that such actions are to pay a penalty or to correct the stretching of the rubber band. And when bulls or bears remain stubborn and pushes the envelope even further, they are only inviting a more pronounced penalty for such misdeeds. Yes, these are the foundations of our algorithms and the brain power that gives us to see what events should occur the tomorrow. For example, or should I say for a fact, but either way, the markets are bouncing back from a forecast we said would occur in year 2025, dating back to our projection August 2024, if not earlier. And I wish we were surprised as we watch Goldman Sachs or Jim Cramer or BlackRock, etc., financial media scurry to explain or help you navigate through our 10,000 points call for the DJ30 to drop. NVIDIA, Palantir, S&P 500, NASDAQ, Apple, Regeneron, and a slew of others that fell victim to our forecast from 9 to 10 months ago. And might we add, although the markets are rallying April, May 2025, it still doesn't change the fact that we forecast and told you where the top levels for all three indices, the DJ30, S&P 500, NDX, would likely be. We also told you that the VIX would retest year's 2020 high after the VIX hit a low of 1182 on 6/28/24, and by September 2024, the VIX hit 65. Then afterward, we told you that such would be a retest, and in April 2025, the VIX hit 60.13. We told you 5 to 9 years ago that the goal was to trade to $3,300 to $3,700, and XAU USD 422.25 high is 3,500.25. And if you've been with us for at least 8 years, you've witnessed us call the last 4 major stock market declines, 2018, 2020, 2022, 2025. Wait a moment. It's only been 4 to have occurred over the last 8 years. It's hard enough to forecast one, but how many did we do? And we didn't just like so many claim, like Mark Schaken and Robert Kiyosaki and the others did, but didn't show documented sell signals as we did. And more importantly, specificity was promoted 3 to 9 months before each major downturn happened. The power of marketing is what can captivate one to believe in whatever shape it needs to take form. So what is our point? If you think that the rally is for real and there's no pain set for the tomorrow, then continue to listen to guys like Tom Lee, Jim Cramer, fund money managers. But might I add, there's a difference between us and them. What is it? We didn't dance to the unknown that became reality, but reveled in our accuracy while they danced to navigate through or to recover from what we said was to come, and simply put, they didn't see it coming. So let us say again, we strongly don't believe, as times before, that competition between our algorithms and their brain power of the fundamentalists and value earnings report analysts or fund money managers can outthink our algorithms. When the markets were on fire in 2024, we told you to beware. In conclusion, time holds the events of tomorrow, and although one cannot depict the exact minute or second when something is to be in the tomorrow, there is a way to see if an event is to take place the tomorrow. This is what our algorithms do. And so what we're going to offer, although we really want to say, so what we're going to tell you definitively is that the tomorrow, based on the rally that commenced in April 2025, has pain attached to it. As before, we see our path to using such rallies to rake in profits from low entry, even as the markets potentially go higher than 5/1/2025. We don't believe that the bottom is in, and even if it is, there is going to be a down wave, and this down wave simply opens up the door for the April lows to be retested or taken out. There's even a strong case that the markets could move 5 to 8% lower than April's low. So that would give us our objective for the SP 500, 4100, 4650 range. What would Apple, Palantir, Nvidia, Meta do with such an unexpected decline from what appears to be a solid rally right now, and only have to end up wrestling with a sizable reversal that offers the potential for a retest of the SP 500 4800 level? So one needs to pardon us as we offer consideration that these stocks, along with many more, are to find a bloodbath too. But again, we don't control your pocketbook or your portfolio. And yet, we aren't moving away from our $3,700 to $4,000 goal target. And as of this message, we are revising it upwards to $3,700 to $4,250. The laws of physics are superior, and the laws of mathematics is definitive. Fundamental factors and reasoning has its own wavering percentage. As you can see on the chart, SP 500 high is 56.5891 as of this message. It is easy to see the trees that make up the forest, and it's even easier to see the forest that's made up of trees. But it's not so easy to see behind the forest. Get your Ramon today. RJTICHARTS.com, driven by infinite wisdom and its proprietary trading systems.